Good afternoon and welcome everyone to our launch webinar for the TiOC camera range. My name's Michael Lawrence and I'm the Marketing Director based in the Mainland office at Dahua Technology. I'll soon be joined by Chris Favell, our Training Manager in the UK and Ireland, and Chris will share some real-life tests and take a first look at the products. I'm personally really excited about this webinar. The TiOC 3-in-1 camera was first launched in the UK in 2020. We named it and launched it here as an industry first for this technology. From 2020 until today, it still leads the market. The TiOC has proven to deliver exceptional performance, amazing value, and is packed with features supporting many video security solutions for customers worldwide. It's become our #1 camera and continues to perform exceptionally well for both domestic and commercial applications. Did you know that Dahua offers much more than just video security? We provide professional AV systems, fire alarms, intruder detection and access control solutions amongst other products. So before we dive into our TiOC launch, you might remember that there was a chance to win one of 20 FACT access control terminals. These devices can store up to 1,500 faces for access control without requiring a network and comes with a 4.3-inch LCD touchscreen. Stick around until the end of the webinar for our prize draw winners, which we'll announce on social media and notify the winners directly. Let's look at the agenda for the webinar. We'll discuss customer challenges, introduce the TiOC 3.0 and Pro series cameras and review the key features of the range. Finally, we'll cover product selection and the key codes you'll need. I'll then hand over to Chris, who'll provide more details including videos, walkthroughs and technical information on installation and configuration. So why was the TiOC created in the first place and what key challenges does it address? Well, security and intrusion prevention. Traditional cameras mostly provide footage for post-event investigations which can delay responses to intrusion or security threats. The TiOC combines real-time alerts, video monitoring and deterrent features such as a built-in siren and strobe light, actively preventing intrusions and criminal activity before they escalate. Low light and nighttime monitoring. Well, many security cameras struggle in low light conditions, limiting their effectiveness. Well, the TiOC uses full colour night vision, allowing detailed monitoring even in complete darkness, improving 24/7 security. False alarms. Standard motion detection systems generate many false alarms due to non-human or non-vehicle movements such as animals or wind-blown leaves. The TiOC incorporates AI-based smart motion detection to distinguish between humans and vehicles, reducing false alarms and ensuring only relevant event-triggered alerts. System integration complexity. Well, integrating multiple security systems, cameras, alarms, sensors can be complicated and costly, especially for small businesses or homeowners. The TiOC simplifies this by combining video surveillance, AI detection and alarm deterrence into a single device, reducing costs and streamlining installation and management. Delayed response times. Traditional cameras often rely on passive monitoring, leading to delayed responses to security breaches. The TiOC's active deterrents, including flashing red and blue lights and a siren plus real-time notifications, ensure immediate responses to incidents. Evidence quality. Standard cameras often capture unclear footage, making it harder to use for forensic purposes. The TiOC provides high-resolution colour footage at night, delivering better evidence for investigations and aiding in identification and crime resolution. The TiOC 3-in-1 camera offers complete protection before, during and after an event through its innovative integration of smart dual light technology, active deterrent and artificial intelligence. And I'm delighted to introduce the TiOC 3.0 series of cameras and the TiOC Pro. So what's new in the TiOC 3.0 series? Well, the TiOC 3 builds on TiOC 2, enhancing existing features and introducing new ones. Firstly, the smart dual light feature intelligently switches between infrared and warm light using AI, depending on the situation. Next, smart motion detection 4.0 reduces false alarms caused by animals. The cameras also come with a built-in dual microphone and speakers for better noise reduction and two-way talk. Other features include perimeter protection to detect human and vehicle movement, one-tap disarm for easier control, scene self-adaptation SSA, which adjusts image settings according to lighting conditions using deep learning algorithms. New features in the TiOC range include AccuPick, which uses a deep learning to quickly search live and recorded video for specific targets, and AI coding, which delivers better image quality at a more efficient bitrate. Here are the available models in the TiOC 3.0 series. The IPC HXW3X49 PVS5 come in 5 and 8 megapixel versions with a range of focal lengths featuring smart dual lighting, AI coding and more. Let's look at an overview of the TiOC Pro. So part of the TiOC 3.0 series, it includes smart dual light, SMD4, built-in dual microphone and speaker, perimeter protection and one-tap arming and disarming. The AI SSA, so that's Scene Self-Adaptation feature, optimises image quality using deep learning algorithms. The Pro version incorporates a 1/1.8 inch sensor, meaning a larger sensor but better image quality in low light conditions. It also features AI coding, ABR average bitrate, LDC lens distortion correction and dual power backup. LDC reduces image distortion, while the combination of power over Ethernet and 12 volt DC power provide dual backup, ensuring constant functionality. Lastly, the TiOC Pro introduces AccuPick, which should explain more feature in a little bit more detail shortly to help you understand their value for you and your customers. So models in the TiOC Pro series include the IPC HFW or HDW3X49 ASPV Pro, available in 6 or 8 megapixel versions with a focal length of 2.8mm or 3.6mm. These cameras offer colour images at 5 10,000ths of a lux and black and white images at 4 10,000 of a lux at f.1. They come with AccuPick, a built-in dual mic speaker for two-way audio, smart dual illumination, red and blue lights for active deterrence. Other features include perimeter protection, AI coding, one-arm disarming, and key upgrades. Upgrades fall into 3 categories: hardware, image, and functionality. On the hardware side, it's a larger image sensor. There's an f.1 confocal lens for enhanced black and white images. And on the image upgrades, it's an increased illumination distance and also includes LDC, lens distortion correction. On the functionality side, we've got dual power backup and plastic-free packaging. Now let's look at the key features in a little bit more detail. Well, 1, eco-friendly packaging. We're proud to continue with plastic-free packaging. The TiOC Pro series uses biodegradable materials with the camera encased in a PLA bag and the box made of recycled paperboard. The paperboard is strong enough to withstand high drop tests and is coated with a water-based oil for moisture protection. Smart dual illumination. There are 3 smart dual illumination modes. Smart illumination mode, by default, it switches between infrared and warm light when a target is detected. Infrared mode, only the infrared light is on, suitable for scenes where warm light isn't needed, reducing light pollution. And finally, warm light mode, only the warm light is on, ideal for full colour video in extremely low light conditions. On this slide, you'll see 3 videos of the different modes. Let's take a quick look at each one. Enhanced voice pickup. Originally introduced in TiOC 2, the dual mic array has been improved in the TiOC 3 and Pro models. The mic array reduces external interference and captures clearer audio. In lab tests, the voice pickup distance has increased by 7 meters compared to previous models. A video from Chris will demonstrate this shortly. Image sensor upgrade. A new image sensor has been introduced, increasing the sensing area by 110%, providing a much brighter and clearer image. The difference you can see here is significant. And in Chris's video later, you'll see more of it in action. Illuminator upgrade. The TiOC Pro now has more illuminators than previous models. On the bullet style model, we now have 4 illuminators, and on the turret 2. Each illuminator covers a 140-degree horizontal angle for uniform lighting, avoiding overexposure. There's also a confocal lens. The TiOC Pro is equipped with an f.1 large aperture lens that supports infrared confocal technology. This significantly improves image quality in low light conditions. You'll notice a much clearer image in the infrared images. Longer illumination distance. Well, the TiOC Pro has an illumination distance of up to 50 meters. Compared to previous models, it provides a brighter image with better detail at the edges of the frame. Lens distortion correction, so that's LDC. It reduces image distortion, delivering a more accurate view without compromising the camera's performance. Ecosystem with the alarm import. Our TiOC range is already integrated into several alarm systems, including our very own AirShield range. Within the TiOC, there's an alarm import. This can be connected to traditional alarm systems, and it offers one-tap arming and disarming through the alarm import, allowing usage of existing systems for alarm linkage and control, providing a better user experience. Arming and disarming can be delivered through an alarm button in the property, or it could be armed, disarmed via the DMSS app. Dual power backup. The TiOC Pro supports dual power backup, combining both PoE and 12-volt DC power. Now, if one power source fails, the other maintains the camera's functionality without restarting, ensuring continuous recording. Smart Motion Detection 4.0. SMD 4.0 analyses person and vehicle shapes, sending alarms only when relevant movements are detected. It optimises animal detection to avoid false alarms, with the false alarm rate reduced by 50%. SMD 4.0 also supports perimeter protection based on tripwires and area exclusion zones. SSA, which is Seeing Self-Adaptation. It uses deep learning to adjust image settings to different scenarios such as rain, fog and backlight to deliver optimal image quality. And then ABR, average bitrate. Now, ABR coding optimises image quality while saving bandwidth, adapting to the scene by encoding moving objects more efficiently. This saves bandwidth in simpler scenes while maintaining quality in more complex ones. From H.265 to smart codec and then AI coding using constant bitrate, we now have evolved to AI ABR. This enables rate control strategies to improve quality and save bandwidth. So I'm no techie, but please bear with me a little, but I wanted to share a little about the basics of ABR. Now, H.265 encodes the whole stream, every object, moving or static. With AI coding, the AI differentiates between the static and the moving using variable bitrate to focus on the moving objects, saving bandwidth. Now, ABR takes that to the next level and reallocates bandwidth to enhance quality of the moving objects, delivering better evidence-based images and optimizing bandwidth use. AccuPic technology is a video search engine that can quickly locate specific individuals, vehicles or evidence. The camera performs detailed analysis and the NVR then matches the appearance features for accurate results. We're taking this out across the country. If not had a chance to take a look at it, then please take the opportunity. So in conclusion, why TiOC? Well, the TiOC Pro delivers excellent low light performance, long illumination distances and a large field of view. It supports high quality 1080p plus video streams. It uses ABR to reduce bandwidth and has dual microphones for exceptional audio pickup. The red and blue deterrent lights along with the screaming alarm offer enhanced security. Don't accept anything less. So I just wanted to quickly share why Dahua stands out from the crowd. Well, 1. Dahua places the customer at the heart of our product development. 2. We deliver unparalleled quality and reliability. And 3. We work closely with our installation partners and distributors. 4. Dahua drives innovation to the security industry using IoT. And 5, we provide cutting-edge solutions for our customers with the latest technology. 6, we constantly invest around 10% of our revenue into R&D each year, which amounted to over $560 million in 2023. And 7, we're committed to reducing our carbon footprint. If you'd like to check out our comprehensive ESG report, please let us know. We'll be delighted to provide you with a copy. And 8, Dahua is a true end-to-end solution provider, and we're expanding our project range to better meet your needs. So 9, however, we recognise we can't do everything. We collaborate with over 300 integration partners to deliver comprehensive solutions, helping you to offer the best for your customer. And 10, Dahua adheres to international safety and environmental standards. So I'm going to leave the product codes for the TiOC Pro and 3.0 models on the screen for a moment. You'll see the details for the TiOC Pro fixed focal cameras available in 6 and 8 megapixel, and the TiOC 3 varifocal cameras in 5 and 8 megapixel options. If you have any questions, please share them in the chat box during the webinar. So thank you to those of you who've already submitted questions. If you're unsure which model is best for your needs, don't hesitate to speak to one of our excellent distribution partners or your local Dahua representative. If you'd like to share any of your installations, please use the hashtag #InstalledWithDahua, and we'd be thrilled to promote your work. So where can you purchase our products? We have fantastic distribution partners with stock ready to meet your needs. Availability is strong across the UK and Ireland. If you're unsure where to buy, visit the link provided to find out our amazing partners. Well, that's it from me for now. I'll return shortly to announce the winners of the prize draw. Now I'll hand you over to Chris Ravel, our training manager, who will offer some practical insights into the products and technologies. Over to you, Chris.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Hello, my name is Chris Flavelle. I am the training manager at Dahua Technology. Today we're going to be talking about the TiOC 3.0 range, and we're going to focus heavily on the fixed lens TiOC Pro camera. Okay, we have 3 different types of megapixel ratings. We got 4, 6 and 8. 4 and 6 will both be seen as a 16:9 ratio, and 8 megapixels will be a 4:3 ratio. Okay, so the first thing that we should obviously address is this sensor. So this 1/1.8 inch sensor will be able to allow in 110% more light within the actual camera view. Whenever we compared this between the older models, then of course the actual view of the nighttime condition is fantastic. Midnight with some ambient light in the field of view could be mistaken for 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This is going to be the unique selling point of this product. It literally allows you to see in the dark. Okay, now normally during a low illumination test, I normally cover the decking lights because I think it gives cameras an unfair advantage. However though, these are 2 of my best phones. One of these is a Samsung mobile phone. However though, as you can see, I can barely see anything. There's a street light. I think you can tell which one's the Samsung now. However though, with all of that said, look what we can see from the TiOC Pro. And as you see, there's no illuminator on. There's no white light illuminator. There's no infrared. And this is what we see. So, some upgrades on the actual TiOC Pro. So, we've got the better lighting conditions. We've now got better sound quality, definitely including the voice capture technology, where you can in fact actually hear the voice, but of course obviously cutting out those ambient sounds. Now, in this live stream, we've actually done a couple of recordings. Let me just show you one of those now.
Okay, I'm 7.5 meters away, 2 dual microphones. You're even going to hear a car hit that crate. See? The main road is all the way over there. TiOC Pro TiOC Pro has dual pickup microphones. Okay, this is a test of the false sound filter of the TiOC Pro. It's focusing on my voice because that's what we want to hear. You can probably barely hear that fan. That fan is blowing directly towards the lens. The tree in the background is moving quite well. In this case here, you won't hear that sound because it's not a priority. My voice is the priority. If anybody thought that this video was fake, a perfect situation.
As you see, that was massively impressive. So of course, like all of that air going into the microphones was all cut out and reduced. However, though, my voice was incredibly clear. That was an excellent demonstration. Another element to the actual improvements is also LDC, lens distortion correction. Now, of course, in most situations, just like any other camera, then of course obviously lenses are circular. In some environments you might actually see buildings or edges where they've got just that slight curve. However though, with the lens distortion correction, then of course when you turn that on, it will straighten everything up. Okay then, and then moving on to the event, of course obviously working with artificial intelligence, we got tripwire, we got intrusion, we got loitering detection, so for whenever you go into the box for too long of a duration, and then of course obviously the main player, AccuPick.
You are under surveillance. You are under surveillance.
Okay, and then of course obviously the really big one, AccuPick. Okay, so you may have seen some videos on AccuPick before, however though now AccuPick is all in the actual TiOC Pro, so of course with that said, you can just do a one-click similarity between the person you're looking for, the vehicle you're looking for, and of course as you see from my demonstration, just by clicking on that body once, we'll be able to generate all of the other images that that camera has seen that person or seen that vehicle within a field of view with just one click. Okay, in regards to the safety of the installation, the TiOC Pro has a dual power connection and both of those will work simultaneously. The camera's also been configured that if any one of those electrical sources was to be disconnected, the other one will kick in immediately, ensuring that the product always stays on. If you were to disconnect your PoE but you've got your 12 volt in, camera stays on. If you disconnect your 12 volts and you've got your PoE in, camera stays on. If you include a micro SD card into the actual camera's head, and of course you lose these power connections while one of them is always remaining on, you won't even see any glitches in the recording. The product will always stay on, no interruptions. Okay, now on the TiOC Pro, the components for the smart dual light have now been fused together. So of course on TiOC 2, the infrared was on either side of the lens. TiOC 1 only had white light illuminators, but on the TiOC Pro, they're now the same component, allowing the actual camera to just work faster whenever that human walks into the field of view. As you notice, we've got this demonstration now, and you'll see it's only 1 second. You won't be able to count the time between the blue box of the tracking around me and the clock in the top right hand corner. The time that you've said 1, the light is already on. Okay, excellent feature. Okay, now of course the actual camera will be working with the smart dual light. So that's whenever we use the infrared, working with smart motion detection. Once a human comes into the field of view, the white lights will turn on, everybody will be perceived in color, and then of course we will get a good accurate image of course obviously who's in the field of view at that time. Whenever that person exits the field of view, then of course it will go back to infrared. If you continue to push your luck and you get too close to the property, then I guess the red and blue and siren will be triggered. Okay, now we've made some improvements on the TiOC PRO. On TiOC 2, working with the smart motion detection and the smart illumination, if you did come into the field of view, then of course the white light would come on. It didn't really matter where you came into the field of view. It saw a human, the light comes on. When we talk about smart dual light, working with smart motion detection, which is powered by video motion detection, this time when you put the actual region of where you want video motion detection will work, that's only when the white light will work. So of course, no more false alarms as people walk past your property. This time, whenever you come over the actual threshold, then of course you get into that area, then the white light will come on. So we don't need to waste white light illumination for people we don't need to see any longer. We could do this with the TiOC PRO. Now, with the actual lighting conditions, we have various different abbreviations. We've got WDR, BLC, HLC, highlight compensation, backlight compensation, wide dynamic range, but now we've got AISSA, self-scene adaptive, which means the actual camera will in fact actually do all of the thinking for you to best decide the imaging conditions for the field of view it's looking at. So you just turn on the AISSA, and then of course any poor lighting conditions, the camera will make a correction. Within regards of accuracy of human and motor vehicle, then of course we're going to be talking about the Smart Motion Detection 4.0. On today's date with the latest firmware, Smart Motion Detection 4.0 now has a 99.5% accuracy. Nothing of course obviously is 100% except for the word 100%. However though, the accuracy of this camera is incredibly high. No more false alarms. Okay, a new one, average bitrate. So for years we've had constant bitrate, variable bitrate. Constant bitrate is of course obviously the camera doing exactly what it's told to do. The variable bitrate adjusting the complexities within the field of view to in fact actually, you know, make storage a little bit more efficient. But now the average bitrate. So the average bitrate will study the scene and study the field of view over a 24-hour period. It will then adjust the bitrate for a future prediction, and of course it will then control the bitrate of what it's going to do. So of course, for example, let's take a standard office. If you have those nice big brick columns in there, and those columns haven't moved because they've been static there the whole time over the last 24 hours, then of course the camera won't focus on those columns as much because they haven't moved. They're just static columns. So of course, as of which the average bitrate will work between VBR, CBR, take an average of a future prediction, and then of course control your bandwidth and your storage incredibly efficiently. So within that TiOC 3 family, where we've got the varifocal and we've got the fixed lens like TiOC PRO, then of course there's probably a couple of things to know. For example, whenever you're using the varifocal technology, if you were to zoom in, you might find that the infrared comes on immediately because you can very rarely do full color technology whenever you've got a tunnel of darkness in the actual camera's head. Then of course on the actual TiOC PRO, well, they're fixed lenses, so that means you're going to have to take things into account like your distance, like detect, observe, recognize and identify, just to find out if you've got the actual correct camera in millimeter length to ensure that you've got the accuracy of picking up those people whenever they enter the field of view. Okay, right, as you saw, we had some excellent demonstrations in our stream today. Let's hand it back to Mike and let's go from there. Okay, all the best.
I'm back. While you're watching, we've been spinning the wheel to pick 20 lucky winners for our FACT devices, worth over £150 at retail value. Now the winners will appear on your screen shortly. Congratulations to the winners. We'll be in touch soon to arrange delivery of your prizes. We have a few minutes left for Q&A. If you've got any questions, please drop them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer. I'll leave a link to our LinkedIn page and our official website on screen here. If you want to get in touch, feel free to email us at sales.uk@dahuatech.com or speak with your preferred distribution partner. Well, that's it from me and Chris. Some of our team will stay online a little while to answer any final questions, but thank you again for your time and trust in Dahua technology. We're delighted to have you on board. All the best and thank you.